Zakho Basketball Club vlog. What up, family? It's your boy Deuce, and I finally signed a deal to play for a new team. I started off my day in Plymouth, England, and took my little girl to school. I'm glad I got a chance to give her big cuddles before I left. Then I went home and had some pepperoni and bacon pizza for breakfast. Then I spent some quality time with my big little man. He loves hooping just like his daddy, so we had a fun little hoop session. I was pretty emotional while we was playing, but his energy and enthusiasm put a big smile on my face.
Yeah. Do it again.
I'm gonna miss both my babies. Being a dad is the best thing in the world. Then it was time for me to head to the train station. Me, my baby boy, and my lady took a family photo before I headed off to London.
I like that.
I tried to hold it together, but I was in tears saying goodbye to my family. And then I hopped on the train and took a 4-hour journey from Plymouth to London. Luckily, the train wasn't crowded that day, and I got to see some beautiful views on the way to London. I safely made it to London Paddington Station, and at that point I was hungry, so I went and got some food and walked around London for a bit. After that, I hopped on the Heathrow Express and finally made it to the London Heathrow Airport. Not too long after I arrived at the airport, though, I got a text from my coach saying, "Where are you?" I thought my flight departed at 11:25 p.m., but turns out my flight took off at 11:25 a.m. So yep, your boy missed his flight and had to spend the night at London Heathrow Airport. At that point, I was super tired from traveling and all the emotions with my family and from early on that day. Luckily, my team was able to book me another flight for the next day, but pretty much I just sat around waiting and doing nothing, and I didn't get a good sleep at all. But the next day came around, and this time I had no problems at all. I got my boarding pass, got through security, and finally made it inside the London Heathrow Airport. I made sure to eat one last meal before I left, and then it was time for me to take my first flight, which was from London to Istanbul, Turkey. Much love to the ticket lady for hooking me up with exit row seats. This was a meal they served us on the plane. I was still super tired, so I watched a movie on the plane, and then I fell asleep for the majority of the flight. We finally landed in Istanbul. And then it was time to take my second flight from Istanbul to Erbil, Iraq. After about 2 hours in the sky, we landed in Erbil safely, and at that point I was just happy to finally make it to my destination. Some people from my team picked me up from the airport, and from there we took a 2-hour car ride from Erbil to Zakho, Iraq.
No, I come from England.
The car ride to Zakho absolutely wore me out. I was super tired at this point. But luckily, once we finally got there, my team treated me to a traditional Iraqi breakfast. After breakfast, my team dropped me off at the place I'll be living at in Iraq, and I took a super long nap. I thought I'd be finished, but later on that day, I met up with my teammates and we walked to practice. My legs were super tired, so I got some compression and a nice massage from my team trainer. I finally got to see our home gym in person, and I was glad that our practice was just a light shooting session. We also went over the plays we normally run in the game, and overall, it was a great first practice. After that, my head coach and assistant coach treated me to dinner, and then I finally got to go home and have some rest. Thanks for watching this vlog. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and be sure to check out all my other Day in the Life episodes. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.